Terrie with Breaking Bread. Today we're going to be talking about pantry staples. Now, pantry staples is something that you want to have on hand. So when you're ready to cook, you're ready to roll. Now, most people just chasse off to the grocery and they buy their pantry staples there. But when you're on a restricted diet, you need to make sure your pantry staples do not have additives and preservatives to maintain shelf life. Now, let me just get my apron on. A dear friend of mine bought me this apron for Christmas this year. Now, what we're going to start with is we're going to start with 2 ingredients. We've got 6 cups of water, and we have 6 cups of coconut. Now, this is raw, unsweetened, shredded coconut. Now, we're going to take our pan and we're going to take it over to the stove, and we are going to turn it on high. So we brought our coconut and our water over to the stove, and we're going to put it on high. I'm going to give it a little stir, get that coconut incorporated into the water, and I am going to bring this to right before the boiling point. Our pot's getting ready to boil, so I'm going to shut that burner off, and we're going to pull it to the side, and we're going to let it rest for about 20 minutes. Now, while our coconut mixture is resting and cooling on the stove, there's a few things we need to set up. I get my blender out, and the other thing I'll need to get out is I need a big bowl that will fit down in the sink. And I will need a small strainer that will fit down inside that bowl. And then I can take a thin linen or a cheesecloth and I'll line that strainer with that cloth. Now, at this point, our coconut mixture has hopefully cooled down. So I'm going to go get that coconut mixture. And before I handle it, I am going to check. Yes, it has cooled down. And I'm going to take half of that coconut mixture and I'm going to place it in the blender. And making sure that I get equal amounts of coconut and liquid. There we go. I'm going to place that lid on the blender. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to chop it up a little. So let's hit that ice crush button. It has ran from 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to shut that blender off. I am going to pour it down into that strainer that's lining that bowl. So sit it down, and I'm going to scoop up the edges. And then I am going to gently squeeze. And what I'm doing here is I am squeezing the liquid out of this little bag. I'm going to set that aside. Take the strainer out. Now, I've got a clean glass jar. That works best. Now, keep in mind that the shelf life on this coconut milk is going to be about 4 days. So I've got it in my glass jar. Put the lid on, keep it fresh, and I'm going to take that strainer and I'm going to put it back inside the bowl, and I'm going to shake out that dried up old coconut, and I'm going to reline it, and we're going to take the second half of the mixture and put it in the blender, and we're going to repeat the same process. In the meantime, I want to tell you a little bit about this. This is not just coconut milk. This is coconut milk with the fat in it. So what that means is it's going to go in the refrigerator, and tomorrow morning when you open your refrigerator, it is going to have separated, and the coconut cream will be on top, and then there'll be a layer of the coconut milk. So if you have a recipe that calls for coconut cream, you're going to take that top layer off. It's very thick, it's very rich, it's very fattening, and you'll use it for things like whipped cream. And then you'll have your coconut milk left over for other recipes. There are some recipes that call for coconut milk with the fat in it. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that jar and you are going to shake it, and that cream will mix with the milk and it'll look just like it does right now. All right, get that blender out and get going.